with number 10, who is making their debut in your power rankings this year, the Brewers.
These graphics look great this season.
I know.
This is great.
Upgrade.
Also, we got 2 Larry David Curb Your Enthusiasm references in one show today. Really, really good. All right, we're starting with the Brewers. Hand up. I missed this one, at least so far. I was really, really down on the Brewers to start the year. And honestly, Churio in the outfield, Rhys Hoskins adds some like swagger to this team over at first base. Christian Yelich has looked really good to start the year. Brewers have looked good. Freddie Peralta's a great ace. I worry about that rotation. I don't think the rotation is going to be very good behind Freddie Peralta, but the bullpen is nasty. So a lot of the elements you need to be a good team, at least so far this year, have looked really good. So I don't know. I'm impressed with the Brewers. They swept the Mets to start the year, have looked good. Maybe I missed it. We'll see. Time will tell, but a good start for them.
Time will tell on our next one, too. At number 9, down 3 spots after getting swept at home, the Astros.
Got to move them down.
Yeah.
Got to move them down. Not a nightmare start. The worst start you could ask for if you're the Houston Astros. You got a big series. And again, I don't care if it's the first series of the year. You get a little more up because to start the year, you got a 4-game set at home against the New York Yankees and their new addition, Juan Soto, on the team. We're gonna show them.
Yeah.
We're gonna show them what's up. Well, they didn't. And it was really bad. They're 0-4, had to move them down. I do believe the Astros will be fine. I do believe they'll be a playoff team. Let's not overreact to a one series to start the year. But it was not a good start for them. So I moved them down, what'd you say? 3?
Down 3.
Down 3 spots to number 9.
At number 8, also an AL West team, up 1, the Mariners.
Yeah, the Mariners aren't really up 1 because they looked fantastic. They're up 1 because the Astros went behind them and they got pushed up a bit. I'm high on the Mariners this year. They didn't have a great start to the year against the Red Sox, 2-2. Pitching will be good. Pitching will be great this year. I think they'll be fine. They didn't really sway me in one direction or the other. They just moved ahead of the Astros. So they're up 1 to number 8.
All right. At number 7, up 1, the D-backs.
D-backs looked really good. Man, that first game of the year, their offense looks really, really good. And I think we could look up at the end of the year and their rotation could be a top 3 to top 5 rotation in the game of baseball. So the Diamondbacks are 3-1. They look really good. They're coming off an NL championship. Their team is raking. They're a lot of fun. So yeah, I moved the Diamondbacks up 1. They are 3-1 on the year at number 7.
Can I ask, is it normal to do like NL champion rings? Because I saw that they got rings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was just World Series.
No,
like when you win it all.
It's also considered a championship, by the way.
Yeah.
An
Okay.
NL championship, pennant winner.
That's fair.
You get a ring for that.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, speaking of winners, the reigning World Series champs, down 1 at number 6, the Rangers.
Yeah, Rangers are 2-1. Good start to the year. I thought they didn't get moved down for anything that they did wrong. I honestly thought the Rangers looked good. I really like that they just really threw Wyatt Langford right in the middle of it. They'll hit him 3rd in the lineup. They'll hit him 5th in the lineup. Corey Seager is healthy and playing to start the year, which I think people were kind of on the fence if he was going to start the year with the team. He is. It's a really good offensive team. Pitching rotation question marks remain, but 2-1, down 1 because of what's to come.
Okay, moving on to our top 5. At number 5, Ben, you have them down 2 spots, but they're still remaining in the top 5, the Phillies.
Look, a 1-2 start to the year, but it was against the Atlanta Braves.
Yes.
So I am very high on the Phillies this year. I have them as my World Series champion this year. They started the year at number 3 for me. Move them down just a little bit. It's, again, not the end of the world. You lose a series to the Braves. You salvage the series on Sunday. You didn't get swept. So not the end of the world. Completely fine. I think the Phillies are going to be really good. Not the best start to the world, but it's not like I'm going to move them out of the top 5 just yet. So, yes, down 2.
At number 4, mentioned him off the top of the segment. They're staying strong, the Orioles.
Yeah, Baltimore Orioles. High on the Orioles. By the way, last 2 teams is my World Series matchup.
Yeah.
You got the Orioles right here. You got the Phillies right behind them now at 5. Orioles started the year looking great. Corbin Burns, fantastic. The addition they needed. Looked really good, punched out a bunch of guys, only gave up 1 hit, only gave up 1 run, which was that homer to Mike Trout. And Grayson Rodriguez, man, I was the reason, honestly, the reason isn't necessarily Corbin Burns that I like the Orioles so much this year. It's that I really like Grayson Rodriguez. I think we could look up at the end of the year and these could be co-ace kind of guys.
Ooh.
That's how good I think Grayson Rodriguez is going to be. Continued what he did in the second half of last year. I think he could be in that Cy Young conversation this year. The guy has everything he could want. It was just about having that success in the big leagues, which he got, and he got that confidence at the end of last year. And now he's going to carry. He had so much hype for a reason. And now we're seeing that. He had a really good debut this year for the Orioles. So they did lose on Sunday to the Angels. Again, not moving them one way or another. Orioles are 2-1 here at number 4.
Okay, number 3, most movement we've seen in the power rankings yet. The Yankees up 4 spots after an impressive sweep of the Astros.
Yeah, look, I think people are going to be, I think this could get a little flack maybe that I moved the Yankees up this much after one series. But again, I was high on them to start the year, and I'm even higher on them right now. They look really good. So they're 4-0. I got them in the 3 spot, like you said, Alex, because Juan Soto and Aaron Judge back-to-back in that lineup is really fun. The lineup is deeper than I think I imagined right now, at least with Oswaldo Cabrera doing what he's doing. And the rotation. The Yankees, for me, were a playoff team. Even with the news of Garrett Cole, I had the Yankees in the playoffs because I thought Carlos Rodon was going to be back to being Carlos Rodon. And I saw it at the end of spring training. I needed to see some things from him. Do I care about stats in spring? No. But I needed to see Carlos Rodon throwing mid to upper 90s again. And I needed to see his slider moving again. And I got that. I saw that. So it looked like he was, and towards the end, honestly, the beginning was a little shaky.
Yeah.
So I think Carlos Rodon is in for a big year. Stroman is a great middle of the rotation piece for them. Nestor looked good on opening day. A lot of swing and miss stuff. So, man, the Yankees look really good without the best pitcher in baseball right now, Garrett Cole. 4-0 start in Houston against the Astros, the team that's been to 7 straight ALCSs. As big of a series as you can get to start the year, and they went in and blew their doors off. I got them moving way up to number 3.
I agree. Okay, number 2. 1 and 2 staying the same. At number 2, the Dodgers.
Do you agree, Al? You don't think I should move the Yankees up above your beloved Dodgers
Not
just
yet? Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
So the Dodgers are 3-2. Again, as many of you all know, we record this on Sunday evening, always during the Sunday night game. So the Dodgers are currently playing against the Cardinals, currently losing 4-3 in the 7th or 8th inning, around there. Even win or lose, Dodgers aren't moving for me right now. The top of that lineup is so unbelievably good. MVPs everywhere you look. The team is fun. Bobby Miller looks like an ace of a staff kind of guy. Yamamoto, by the way, the haters, everyone that loved to say, you paid $300+ million for Yoshinobu Yamamoto and he looks awful in his debut.
Bye-bye.
Come on.
Bye-bye.
Just what a bunch of haters out there. And as we're speaking, the Dodgers take the lead, by the way. So are they going to be 4-2? Are they going to be 3-2? It doesn't matter for me. They're not going up to 1. They're not going down to 3. Bobby Miller looks great. Yamamoto looks great. Silencing the haters out there.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
I really like this team. They're going to be really good. Dodgers at number 2.
And number 1, your Atlanta Braves.
Number 1's the Braves.
Yeah.
Looked fantastic to start the year. Obviously losing Sunday, salvaging that win for the Phillies. But the lineup is just so deep. Everybody on that lineup looks Matt Olson looks awesome. I've been so impressed by Matt Olson the last couple of years as a lefty. To be able to do what he's done, I saw some really, really good at-bats from him on Friday and Saturday. To be able to hit some lefty, to go to the opposite field, hit a couple doubles down the left field line. The guy's locked in. He has completely changed. In my opinion, Matt Olson is no longer just a power hitter. He's not going to flirt with 300 this year, but he is not a guy that's going to hit 230 with 50 and lead the league in homers like that. He's a guy that's going to be able to get on base. And Michael Harris II just lengthens that lineup. They're so good from top to bottom. Rotation is so good as well. Bullpen can hold their own. So the Atlanta Braves did enough to stay here at number 1. So they round out my top 10 first week of the regular season. So we got Brewers in here for the first time this year. Astros moving down 3 to number 9. Then we go Mariners, Diamondbacks, Rangers, Phillies, Orioles, Yankees, Dodgers, and the Atlanta Braves to round out the top 10 this week.